Good morning, everyone. It is Friday morning, March 20th, and I'm gonna get my day started. I've got a bunch of stuff going on today, and you guys are gonna kind of hang out with me for the ride. So, because of everything that is going on, my household has a whole lot more people consistently in it as it did before versus what it kind of looked like before when I started this YouTube channel. So my filming area cannot be in my office anymore. So I had to try to find another space that I could film, which incidentally has to be in my bedroom now. Lovely. So I'm going to be spending a little bit of time getting things situated and finding kind of a corner where I can set up my equipment. So we're gonna do that right now. Alright, so everything is clean now. I gotta figure out where I want to put all my camera equipment and my setup for talking to you guys and doing, well, lots of things. I'm not liking this situation. This is going to be my temporary setup for today. It may change in the next couple days. I might be able to find a better setup or a better spot to film. Also, if it's nice outside, I will probably film outside, but this is what we're going to do today. If you remember, a couple days ago, I posted on Instagram that I was going to do a product review for last Monday's video, but that didn't happen because I felt like no one's going to be wanting to watch a product review when all this craziness was going on through Monday. That being said, I need to do this product review. I think you guys will enjoy it, and everyone's kind of sick of all the news. So I'm thinking that, you guys are probably wanting to see something normal. So while today's video is sort of vlog type and a little bit unconventional because of everything that's going on, I did want to do this product review for you guys anyway. So even though it didn't happen on the 16th, I'm going to be revealing what this product review is going to be. Well, okay, never mind. You guys are seeing it on the title, so you know what this is. Okay. We are going to be reviewing the Fifine K037B. What is that? Why do you care about the number? Well, so that you can go check it out. I will have links below. If you guys end up liking what you see in this video and are happy with the product, kind of are getting a good feel about this product being helpful or useful for you. I did shoot some of this unboxing at a previous time, so I'm going to kind of be flipping back and forth between that and this as I go through the video. Let's have a little bit of a chat about all of the items on the table. I'm going to move this table back a little bit. I'm just going to give you my honest opinion about playing with this, doing it in a couple different scenarios, and using it in different ways. So using it through the camera and also using it through the soundboard, because actually the audio did sound quite a bit different, but I'm not going to get ahead of myself. What we have here and the material that this is made out of doesn't surprise me. So I wasn't expecting fancy metal, super compact, durable material being made from something that was under $40. So don't expect that. Know ahead of time. It's not super, like, listen to this. Yeah, it's made out of plastic, so know that. Okay, so the cable connections are really tight. Actually, I was very impressed about that. Also, the headset plugs and the lavalier plugs, they're decent. Now, the overall quality of Now when we're talking about the overall quality of these, I'm gonna start with the headset because I have less to say about the headset than I do about the lavalier. Now, first off, as a filmmaker, I try to hide my microphone as much as possible. I know a lot of you guys do as well. I felt like this headset was kind of lame. The windscreen on this does very little to no good. There was a lot of low-end noise coming from breathing and spitting into the mic. So for sure this was not my favorite at all. I would definitely spend a little bit more money on a higher end headset for sure. Now, that being said, the lavalier mic was a little bit of a different story, and this was what I was really looking... I'm trying to open this, guys. When you don't have hands, you open things like this this instead of like... Okay, whatever. I'm moving on. Okay. I was definitely more interested in the lavalier mic than I was in the headset to begin with, so I was pretty pleased that I liked this microphone better than the headset microphone. I would say that this is a great microphone if you are a beginner or if you don't do a lot of outdoors or out of office stuff and you just need a piece of equipment that is going to help you out in those scenarios. So I also did a test on this one. I found that running it through the soundboard was way better than running it through the camera. I had a lot more control over the quality of the sound because I could adjust those settings live before they were recorded and also after they were recorded as well. Really liked that. I just ran it through GarageBand and did some EQing before I actually recorded and then did a little bit of EQing after I recorded. So I found that that was the best option. However, the premise of having a wireless microphone is so that you can move around and go places. So it kind of depends on the situations. So the rest of this video is going to be the rest of my day and also a fun little Q&A session with me. I put all this stuff away and actually use my lavalier mic so you guys can hear what it sounds like. So stick around for the rest of the video if you are here for this review because I will be using that while doing a Q&A. So you guys, it's like a win-win. Okay. Okay, so I moved down here because I'm sick of sitting on a stool with a wooden table. No fun, right? Okay, so first off, I have my wireless lavalier, whatever. I have my wireless microphone hooked up, so you will be getting audio coming right from this microphone, yay, which is super exciting. So you guys are hearing after I've edited and manipulated the audio. Let's just be super transparent. We're all talking about COVID-19 and the worldwide pandemic that is going on. We're all being affected by it, some more than others, but at the end of the day, we're all feeling the stress, anxiety, and just the problems from all of this. Also, my YouTube channel is gonna keep on going. What I put out there, the style, the format really is gonna depend because of the logistics of everything that's going on right now. Just not being able to film a bunch in my office, although I'll probably be able to sneak in there a little bit here and there. Basically, the reason for that is because there's just a lot of people in the house right now, and everybody's having to kind of go back and forth and be in different spaces, so just trying to accommodate that as much as possible. So I will be moving around a little bit, being in different places, maybe being outdoors a little bit, hopefully. That's kind of how things are going for me. In the comments below, definitely let me know how your life is going, what's been affected in your life, and kind of how you're handling the quarantining and, you know, just staying sane, because we all need to learn from each other, and we can and should be talking and communicating to each other. But we have a Q&A session, which I'm super stoked about. You guys have been asking for this for a while now, and it just hasn't worked out for me to do it, but now I'm going to do it, so I'm super excited. First question, what do you get more joy from, the creative process or the finished product? That is a great question. I definitely enjoy the creative process. I love filming and editing, but I definitely like taking something that may be super ordinary and making it really cool. So I definitely enjoy the editing aspect. I have really enjoyed over the last couple months spending a lot of time picking up this camera almost every single day and filming something, learning angles and moves and cool cinematic B-roll tricks. I've really, really enjoyed honing my skills as a filmmaker, but I've always been totally in love with editing, putting, adjustment layers and graphics and music and cutting video footage so that it is cool and tells a story. Okay, something that goes along with what we just talked about was another question. What's your process? Do you plan it out or off the cuff? I definitely have the idea or the premise or the point of the video down pretty much. Because if I don't have that down, then I have no idea at all what I'm supposed to shoot. So I have kind of the goal or the end result of the video figured out. The angle of shots, the kind of shots I get, that is the part that's kind of off the cuff. So my actual filming process is definitely more last minute, and I just kind of get into the situation and my environment and figure out, okay, it's raining, great, I'm gonna get these shots. It's not raining, oh great, it's not gonna, that's not gonna work. So I do a lot of different things like that. A video that I did a couple weeks ago or a week ago, I'm trying to think how far along that, I think it was a week ago. I did a video on filming overexposure. Obviously that had to be very planned out. I had to make sure I was shooting on a day where it was sunny out. So there are some videos that just warrant more planning and some videos that definitely almost work better with a little bit more of a nonchalant sort of casual feel to it, like this video that I'm doing right now. All right, the best piece of equipment you've bought for less than $100. Speaking of equipment, I would definitely say that my Audio-Technica AT 2021 is the best piece of equipment I've ever bought under $100. I find it interesting, I'm sure you guys do too, that I didn't mention a piece of video equipment. I feel like I am definitely an audio person first and then a video person. You guys may have noticed that I spend a lot of time on audio and talking about audio. What that means is it makes it painfully hard when my audio doesn't sound good. So know that if you're like, oh, the audio doesn't sound good, I'm like agonizing over it on the other side of the video. All right, what do you wish you had done differently to get where you are as a videographer and creator? That kind of goes along with, if you had one thing to say to your younger self, what would it be? So those two questions I'm going to combine into one. And I'm gonna put a disclaimer out there first before I answer this question. I don't believe in dwelling on the past. I believe in reflecting and appreciating the things that you did and the things you worked hard to get where you are now. I'm a very positive person, so I really feel like being a Debbie Downer and looking at your past in a negative way is not going to be helpful. However, when talking about things that I wish I could have spent more time on or things that I think would have benefited me as a younger person doing filmmaking, I think I would just say, just do it all the time. And this rolls into a question that I think is directed towards you guys, which is the way I want to direct all of these questions, which is, as a beginner YouTuber, what do you want to say to others? If you are the age that I was when I started filmmaking, which was about 12, 13 years old, I would say this: use what you have and do it all the time. If you are okay doing it all the time and you enjoy doing it all the time, then it's probably something that you're super passionate about. I got so stuck on wanting to be perfect and wanting to only do filmmaking when I had the right equipment and the right mindset and the right personality and skill level. And that just wasn't gonna happen, because I wouldn't be able to get there until I learned and made mistakes and did things really badly. And I have some content out there that's just rough. Even the last couple weeks, I've had some content that's just, I'm not super proud of. So we're all gonna fail all the time. I'm not the kind of person that says you should try to fail to succeed. I think if you can make those moves to intentionally get around areas where you could make mistakes, then that's for sure important. But I think just keep on doing it. Like, keep on picking up that camera and filming and making videos out of it and just doing it. Because I've spent a lot of years taking a break from video stuff because it was exhausting me. And that was because it was my mentality that was exhausting me and not the actual video production itself. I wanted things to be perfect, and things aren't gonna be perfect. They just aren't. So over the past few months, having a YouTube channel and having to post twice a week, I've had to learn the hard way that making things perfect should not be my goal. Learning and having other people learn from my mistakes and my experiences is what matters and what's important. So I think that's what you guys need to know for sure. Just do it. Keep on doing it. Don't give up. Yeah, this has been fun. I'm gonna do this more often. If you guys like this style of video, then I'm totally gonna do this.